There are 16 different types of media biases. I talked about spin bias and omission bias. Spin bias is a form of media bias in which journalists selectively choose facts to represent or use vague language in order to support or control a particular narrative. They also just use emotionally pulled language. Omission of viewpoint or omission bias. Information or stories when media outlets don't cover everything. They leave certain aspects out, certain stories out, certain perspectives out. Mainly perspectives of the other side, or the opposing side. Media biases shape how citizens today interpret political events and how they place their trust in journalism and reporters. In today's society, everything is driven by media. Americans receive political information through countless online and televised news outlets like social media and the news or CNN. I talked about the 2025 government shutdown. I used two articles from, the AP and Al Jazeera, I think that's what he said. The AP focused on punishment and internal administrative action, while Al Jazeera focused on Trump's confrontational rhetoric, framing the shutdown as part of a partisan power struggle, casting it as a threat to the democratic institution. They basically were talking about shutting down democratic institutions and organizations, but yeah, basically that was it. But it was the way that they went about talking about it that made it have so much media bias. The AP article demonstrates spin bias through emotionally charged language such as punish, dole out, and firings, which imply subjective, highly negative interpretations and vindictiveness. The choice of emotionally charged language doesn't report facts or anything like that. It helped. Well, I'm not saying, but it gave it a malicious motive to the objective action, ultimately making Trump seem vindictive and that he had a bad intent. Al Jazeera uses words like threatens and slashes, which carry out aggression, making him seem like he has an aggressive intent with the government shutdown. So the analysis of me analyzing both of the articles shows how selective focusing, focusing on certain facts or certain viewpoints and leaving out certain things, and subjective language, so choosing emotional language or just certain words, can dramatically influence a reader's interpretation of events. Both the articles I use lean towards more of the leftist or liberal party. Let me just say I lost my note. They lean more towards the leftist. When the media uses spin and omission or any form of media bias to shape narratives influence who already distrust the media. Audiences who already distrust the media see those as tactics as confirmation bias to confirm to confirm their side, or if there's a side that they like, that's mainly the media they're going to intake to confirm with their views. This reinforces an echo chamber, basically. An echo chamber where citizens choose outlets to confirm their existing beliefs. So, an echo chamber, they're only gonna see and intake media that aligns with their beliefs, basically. But this emphasizes the need for citizens to actively and critically evaluate media content rather than passively accepting it. This knowledge is key in today's environment where the line between reporting and persuasion is often blurred. which is extremely true, because in today's world, people, like I said, confirmation bias, people tend to only go along with things that confirm to what they believe in. So people should really pay attention to what the information that they take in, think about where they take it in from, and completely evaluate it and critically think out what they're taking in, so that they don't fall victim to media bias. And that's basically what I talked about in my paper. Yeah, have a good day.